What's poppin', man? It's your boy Bang back with another motherfucking Boo Bang Theory. You gotta excuse me, I got a little candy in my mouth, man. So, yeah, it's your boy Bang, man. For y'all that couldn't hear me, this is Bang back with a motherfucking Boo Bang Theory. Been a minute, man, so I'm gonna get into some shit, but I'm gonna let y'all vibe for a minute and check out one of these tracks out of my one of my old albums and shit. While fry some greens and shit. Let me fry some greens while y'all listen to this real quick.
Let me use straight 5-6 filler. I reckon 5-6 filler.
Niggas already know.
Cause I'm a 5-6 filler. To all my 5-6 fillers, let me hear you scream 5-6 filler. I reckon 5-6 filler. Cause I'm a 5-6 filler. To all my 5-6 fillers, let me hear you scream 5-6 filler. Dog, I was reading on 5-6, molded as a young buck, jumped in the game in 86. Stealing car stereos out of niggas' whips, dealing greens that I smuggled every fishing trip. At age 13, the nigga really start to hustle. I had no choice, I seen the way my family struggled. It was bad by choice, and niggas seem to stay in trouble. Scheming and plotting and watching the older niggas bubble. Got used to the silence, was raised up on violence. Joined the gang, I was beat in right there on Highland. Jumped in with 2 feet. A true rising tyrant, niggas grew up on beef, so I'm prone to violence. A real product of the streets, keep the codes of silence. And all the killers that I know feel they move in silence. And still from day one, y'all shall never break the street code. And still to this day, I ain't never broke the street code, killer. Yeah, 5-6
Niggas already know what it is, man.
Cause I'm a 5-6 man. Yeah, to block niggas 6 man. I done block my nigga, hear you scream 5-6. Niggas know what's up. 5-6 fillin', move them all day, cause I'm a 5-6 fillin'. To all my 5-6 fillins, let me hear you scream 5-6 Check it, I started banging late 80s, nigga. Hanging out late and rap with 3/8s, nigga. A little skinny dude, built without a muscle, homie. And so I kept an attitude and a pistol on me. Running reckless, and tripping with the other side. Gunning at niggas to show them I was down to ride. Brown rag dangling, I learned to have that building pride. I took it to the heart and drilled it in my fucking mind. Feeling this behavior had a nigga doing crime. Stuck in this underworld, fell from the one time. Young buck on the block, chopping up nicks and dimes. Throwing 5-6 up and popping out 4-5s. Always in the mix up, the street is where my heart lies. Until I'm buried 6 feet, I'm bailing with my allies. Killed or be killed, dog, the nature of my uprise. To me it's kinda sacred, something like being baptized, nigga. I'm nigga 5-6, niggas already know, man. Cause I'm from 5-6. Ask anybody, nigga, holla block, nigga. You can't say hi without saying my name, nigga. Let me hear you scream, ask these niggas about me, nigga. Feel like real, nigga. Till I go, nigga, understand 5-6, nigga. Original motherfucker, nigga. All day, all the niggas scream 5-6, nigga. In 92, I was hustling with blood niggas. Slanging panther piss banging with local thug niggas. Dookie brown diggies, red laces, brown rags. Straight tailor made with a black semi-out mag. A little badass tagging up the city walls. All through the 50s clicking up with some roach balls. Set tripping, pistol whooping niggas disrespecting. Trigger happy, go stick quick to do some chin checking. Breaking shit from the block to the pen, building books, screaming high in the block. Every club I'm in, high till I land thugged out and beamed up. 5 fingers with 6 in the fists is how you hit 'em up. Nigga quick to get 'em up. I told you this is real life. Still flicking V's up and so did this in real life. I'm feeling like I got the block on my shoulders. The last of my kind on the front line till it's over. Feeling, yeah, nigga, all day. 5-6, nigga, villain. Man, that's real, man.
Yeah, so Let's get to this session, man. This is a new session. You know, it's basically running across all the other shit, you know what I mean? All the shit is tied up, so. But this session, we're gonna call this session 1 of the Agenda 21. So check game. I'm in Kansas City, right? They come to us, man, the news is ramped up, bruh. Like the news is like, the coverage is silly. This Delta variant, this, that, and the other, the motherfucking hospital occupied, occupancy is going up. The motherfucking cases are going up. All this, all this crazy shit, right? Saying that, supposedly the Delta variant is ramping up in Missouri and Kansas. That Kansas and Missouri have less than 40% population vaccinated. So they got this whole thing going that they trying to get more people vaccinated in Missouri and Kansas. But they saying that the whole Midwest is kind of getting hit hard with this Delta variant, right? Which is fucking bullshit, man. Like, they trying to put fear in motherfuckers just to get them to go, take that vaccine. And my thing is, like, they so desperate when they trying to give out incentives, they trying to give shit out for people to come get this shit. When have you known the government to give out, like, money and motherfucking prizes? They got shit like going on in Kansas now. They had some shit going on. It sound like Jeopardy or with the wheel going. They had some game type of shit going on when you spin the wheel. You know what I'm saying? And you see what prize you get. Another state have a multi-million-dollar or $1 million motherfucking they got some shit like the lottery going. The COVID lotto. Motherfuckers is giving out gift cards and giving out, from $10 to $25, giving out gift cards to different places to go eat. Man, if you fall for that, man, come on, man. Don't fall for that, man. Don't do that, man. I know y'all way smarter than that, man. Your life is way more valuable than $25, man. Than a $25 gift card, man. Your life is way more valuable than a motherfucking chance to spin the wheel to see if you some Jeopardy shit or wherever the fuck that game is. I don't know what you call it. I don't look at that shit, but that game shit when you spin the wheel. You know what I'm saying? They got that shit going on. Anyway, the shit is just ridiculous how how desperate I see them, like because they know they're running out of time. You feel me? And they trying to get everybody they can to take that vaccine so they have more of a chance of surviving because they run out of energy, man. They live off fear, man. Their energy is fear. And as long as they can keep you in fear, that's what they gonna do. They gonna keep you wrapping this shit up saying that the COVID done took another variant. It done made it more rampant. It done made it more strong. It done made it more transmittable. They're gonna tell you all that shit, man, to keep you in fear. They're gonna, then you start to see all these other commercials and all these other shit on the news about different shit, just to keep you scared, just, to keep you in fear. It's fear, it's fight or flight, man. When you in fight or flight, you can't do nothing but be in fear. When you in fear, that's the lowest vibration. The lowest vibration make you more susceptible of any fucking thing, meaning disease, including viruses like this vaccine, this Jackson. I mean, not the vaccine, but like this Cove. I don't want to say the whole shit, but this DVOC 91. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So this DVOC 91, as far as shit like that, and you know, it make you more susceptible to that because fear is the lowest vibration, and it puts you into a state to where, you know, thoughts, you got to understand that thoughts is a lot, you know, thoughts is more than what people think. Thoughts create reality, you know what I'm saying? And I'm learning this shit myself, you know, I ain't no smart motherfucker that know all the shit, but the shit that I'm learning myself as I go along, this is what I'm telling y'all. So, my thing is, so what I'm learning from resources is like thoughts can create or will or do create our reality, man. So when we start to think negative and think into this fear pattern, the things that we create as a collective create our reality as a whole, meaning on this face of the earth. I mean, it's some deep shit, so I don't want to go into all that right now. But anyway, so Kansas City and Kansas and, you know, the Midwest is fighting this Delta variant. We're supposed to be so much stronger right now, and it's going through us. So we got less than 40% of our population fully vaccinated. But get this, Kansas City. This because I'm on Kansas City right now. Let me just speak on this. Kansas City is trying to bid on the World Cup for 2020, I don't know if I got the numbers wrong, what, 2026 or 2024 or 22, it's one of them. The next World Cup, they trying to bid on that. And I seen it on the news and they were saying how the people in charge of selecting the state or the city of the host of the World Cup for the next World Cup have asked them to write a proposal on how they treat the homeless and go about, racial relations. So I'm thinking like, they pushing hard for this. You see the big ass blue sign that it is dropped down on one of them buildings downtown and shit, right? Saying we want the World Cup. So they grabbing hard for this. She's saying, I forgot which one of the ladies was talking, but you know, you can Google it and go back and look at it. I'm pretty sure they'll be talking about it again. But one of the ladies that they was interviewing said that this would accumulate like over $1 billion in Kansas City, which never in our history have happened, and that it will be monumental. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's basically is really all about, you know, the finances. And I understand that, but at the same time, you know, I really ain't about money, so I really don't get it. So anyway, she say this, but my thing is, if when you go back to they trying to get the World Cup, they want it so bad. And I discussed the homeless back probably like in November, maybe October last year. My brother was out here when I was speaking on this in one of my videos. Talking about how Mayor Lucas and some fucking organization was trying to build some type of homeless park in the beginning of winter, in the depth, the coldest part of winter. They wanted to make a homeless park. You know what I mean? After, you know, making them little small tiny ass houses for the vets. You know, the little minor shit they did for them, their little bitty ass houses they did for them. They want to do less for the homeless. You're already homeless, so you get to stay outside. So they was gonna make a park. So I guess, you know, they probably got a lot of flack and a lot of people speaking up about that. So they ended up putting this program together where they did over $3 million, I think it was, over putting these homeless people in a hotel for a certain amount of time till the money ran out. Now they about to put these people out, and then even this time span in which they put together ain't even ran out yet. So, but these hotels is ready to put these people out my thing is, why do they do that? Is it because they try to get this World Cup? Because they got to write a proposal and show proof of how they treat the homeless and how they treat the racist shit is going on? Is this why we having a little bit more difference, a little more less resistance? You know what I mean? From downtown, a little less resistance from these people who run this city, the governor, the mayor. Is that why they kind of trying to, you know, compromising with us? Because they trying to show good in faith that they gonna get this World Cup in order to get all this money that they say they can, you know, prevent all this revenue they say they can bring in from this shit. It's some shit to think about, man. This is a theory of mine, man. It's like the shit is crazy how you could just go back and look at shit and put shit together, man. This don't make sense. Man, this going on, the homeless shit going on all around across the globe though. But you know, speaking on me, this Kansas City, because I'm from Kansas City, just got to know what's going on here, and you know, with the, you know, the house movement, you know, the movement that they got going on with the Fair Housing Act and all this. So man, this shit is crazy though. But let's get on their ass about the World Cup. We want to see what they write in that proposal. We need to start getting these meetings and shit to see what Mary Lucas and the governor is telling these people. We need to get more people in there, man. Well, let me move on though. Okay, so the vaccines, man. The vaccines. Don't flag me, you bitch motherfuckers. The vaccine, man. Y'all know that the vaccines are like devastating the whole globe, you know, on the low. They ain't giving out numbers. But there has been over 300 children that have died since March between the age of 12 and 18 after getting the vaccine. That's only the ones that's counted for in public, for public site. You know, where you can go pull this shit up. The CDC and all the other shit got sites where you can go pull up shit like this, but the numbers ain't accurate. But that's just the numbers they giving. So this thing, this shit like they giving numbers like 300 people died since March, 300 children died since March, since between age of 12 and 18. Just think how many people kids it could be. This is my theory. Teens and adults being diagnosed with myocarditis, which is an inflammation of the heart or in the heart cell, or blood clots, violent jerking of the hands, or violent jerking of the body, Bell's palsy, appendicitis, it's something like that. Appendicitis or some shit is, you know, APENDICIDIS. Look that shit up. It's something like that. Transverse myelitis. They are causing a magnetic phenomena. If y'all have been looking on YouTube or, you know, anywhere, seeing these people sticking like spoons and knives and different metals and shit and magnets on them, motherfuckers is getting magnetized, you understand me? Like motherfuckers been able to stick shit to their body, metals. Come on, man. What is going on? Y'all not looking at this shit? Y'all not understanding this shit, man? Come on, man. We gotta, for real. I can't get on nobody. I'm not trying to get on nobody. I'm not trying to knock nobody. I'm just saying the information that I'm getting, I'm starting to get pissed off towards the people who's doing it. But I'm getting so excited about it, I want to tell you, and I'm getting anxious to say it, but the emotions is coming out that I got towards these people, and it might be bleeding through towards y'all, but it's not towards y'all, so understand that. So, these motherfuckers is got people walking around here, you know, been able to stick shit to them, man. And I told y'all about the vaccines, you know, they trying to say like, nah, it ain't no chip. It ain't this, we ain't tracking. Yeah, okay. Y'all got about three different vaccines moving around. Each one of them motherfuckers can have a different motherfucking thing in it. It ain't gotta be a chip. You got nanoparticles. Nanoparticles that they using. They can fuck with your neurons in your motherfucking head. All they gotta do is send in a receptor through what? A motherfucking vaccine or a motherfucking blood transfusion or some shit like that. I told you about this shit in another video. But, so if you're thinking about it, how's all these people being magnetized like they are? Why is that shit happening? They might not have motherfucking chip or a potato chip in your motherfucking bag. Well, they got nanoparticles in that shit though. See, they ain't saying about nano because ain't nobody talking about nano. Everybody talking about chip. Yeah, we ain't got the chip. They can say that with a straight face. You know what I mean? Even though some might have it. But they probably ain't did it yet because they try to implicate it yet because they know everybody looking forward to it. Everybody already got their mind on that. Oh, they got a chip in there now. Oh, let's not use that chip. Let's go ahead and brain freeze these motherfuckers first and then we put the chip in their ass. So let's use this nanoparticles. Put in this motherfucker where we can direct these nanoparticles to what neural part of the body or mind that we wanted to attack and cut the lights out. That's all I gotta do is switch it off like a light, man. Like a computer. Like you push the button on your computer, they can just click it and turn them motherfucking neurons off. Any part of your motherfucking mind, man. Any part of your body. So they want to attack your heart, they can cut that motherfucker off. But mostly it's neurons, so it's something, it's mentally. So it's neurological. You know what I mean? So, and I'm pretty sure they got other shit because they said they can, you know, the nano can, they're using that for, they're trying to say they're using it for medical purposes where it'll be able to go in and kind of help them do what they need to do to certain organs and shit like that. So that's already a thing anyway. So they can't tell me they ain't doing that, but I'm just saying as far as the brain, neurologically, y'all don't fuck with me about that. You know, that's a little hard word to say. But it's gonna fuck with your neurons, you know. Yeah, man, hey, before I forget to, I want to say rest in peace to my little homie, man. My little homie Chuck, man. AKA Baby Viller. I love you, bro, you know. Wish you was here, man. Too early to be gone, bro. Gone too soon, man. Rest in peace, man. y'all reach out to y'all loved ones out there, man. Keep them off them. Anybody got some kind of addiction, man. Make sure y'all watching after them, bruh. I know they get hard-headed sometimes. I know it get hard sometimes to deal with them, but if you can find it in your heart to love them like you love yourself, man, and try to really get them some help, you'll be better off, because the feeling you get, when they gone, after they gone, when you could have helped, you know what I'm saying? That's a pretty bad feeling. So anyway, my condolences, man, to the family, man. Once again, rest in peace, bro. My nigga Chuck, man, I love you, bro. Love you to death, my nigga. So let's move on, man. So, if y'all haven't heard about the president of Haiti,